guys, welcome back to another episode of 10 Minutes You'll Never Get Back, Season 1, Episode 2, starring Krishan and G. Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it.
Anyways, so we got another 3 topics for you tonight. We're starting off with topic number 1, underrated. All right, Krishan, you want to start off?
Yeah, no problem. What are some things that are underrated in your life that you wish more people knew about? I'm going to go with maybe something that's uncomfortable to talk about for some of you, and it is the Squatty Potty.
Oh, man.
This is a stool that you put underneath your toilet, and you can put your legs, your feet on it, and so it creates this angle that straightens your rectoanal canal.
And I think that's it pretty much takes on the structure how we used to. I pretty much all poop, right? I mean, back in India, I remember us having the toilets like that were in ground, and you literally had to squat down to the floor, like your ass is 1 inch above fucking touching the toilet, and then everything just goes in.
Yeah, evolutionarily, I mean, if you believe in evolution, then there weren't toilets back in the day, and so it's just a natural way to go, at least a little bit more. And it makes for a lot quicker, easier, smoother poop, and it's very comfortable and it's very underrated.
Yeah.
What about you, G?
I'm gonna have to go with the bidet, kind of the similar realm, but I guess a little bit more forceful kind of nature. Just to bring up some important points about it. Some people are like, yo, I don't know about the bidet, the water comes out of the spout, I feel uncomfortable, this and that. Yo, listen, 4 main points. Or actually more than that, but I'll bring up 4. It has a spout, right? You point it directly at your asshole, or even if it gets on your balls, whatever residual poop that goes from your asshole to your balls, you can wipe that off too. Number 2, you can adjust the water temperature. So if you like it cold, warm, or hot, that can also be adjusted as well. Number 3, you can also adjust the seat temperature. You could have it cold or warm or hot, right? That's 3. 4, you can control. It also blow dries your asshole, bro. I'm like, yo, come on, bro. That's a fucking win-win. And not even blow dry your asshole. You could control the temperature of the. It could be hot or cold air.
I'm gonna throw it out there. I always go into the bath in the shower and I wash. And if I had a bidet, I might not have to do that. I think they should be available everywhere. You know, public toilets. I think it would be very convenient.
Either way, man, make sure you wash your ass.
You need to clean. I mean, this wipe only. I don't know how it got started, but it's not acceptable.
That's it.
So the second thing we'd like to talk to you about is a recurring one. It's media. What have you seen lately, G, that you like or don't?
Not much, but I've seen a little bit. So I started watching the new Dave Chappelle special, Closer.
Been meaning to.
So I started watching it. It's good. I think Dave Chappelle's gotten to a point with his comedy where it's like, I think this happens with a lot of good comedians. Their jokes are so serious, it's kind of like, it's almost not funny anymore.
Wow.
You know, it's like, but like, that's not a knock on, like, he's not funny, it's just like,
too insightful?
It might be too insightful how crazy this world really is. And you know, like, he'll throw in a line or two of here, like, a comedic relief. But it's like a sad, almost like a, I don't know, how, like some Shakespearean kind of
like
story.
Like an introspective narration.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, dude, and, you know, but he's artful about it, you know.
I understand what you're saying.
So I enjoyed it. It's just a different kind of special, as opposed to like punchline. It's more like storytelling, joke here, storytelling, kids are dying, babies are like, you know, it's like joke here, it's I'm like, shit, you know.
But so it's not pure stand-up comedy.
It's not pure stand-up, but it's more like the art of storytelling with a comedic perspective. So it was a nice kind of point of view. I also got back into My Hero Academia. I'm on episode like 55. It kind of like sparked the kind of like my interest back in the anime again. So hopefully they continue it. But
I'll pick up off the My Hero because I just finished the last season. The last episode just came out like a week ago.
Oh, sure.
And I'll tell you, it doesn't let me down, man. It's instantly becoming one of the new classics for me. All right? And I hope it keeps going and it keeps getting funded because I hate when these animes end short. It doesn't go in the direction the new season, if you're caught up, except for the new season, it doesn't go into the direction that you may expect or want it to. But the way they go, the angle they do use, it's worthwhile. I really like it. They're doing a lot of setup and development, and really making me anticipate the next season that's going to come out.
And that's important because a lot of animes don't set it up like that. You could sense the money grab and like the trying to water down, right? But some animes do it where it's not so, at least not so obvious, right? They care about the quality.
And then honorable mention for Black Widow. It just came out on Disney Plus instead of Disney Premiere. So
what the fuck is the difference?
Disney Premiere you have to pay to watch.
Per view?
Per view.
Okay.
Right. So Disney Plus is just Disney Plus, right? You get the subscription. So it just came out on Disney Plus, I think 2 days ago. And you're or October 6th for whenever you're watching this. And it's Marvel doesn't let you down. It's entertaining to say the least. Yeah. And
Krishan, you mentioned this before. They just kind of developed this like formula, and it's just like it works, and it's other companies can't really even replicate it. They do it so well. It's kind of like their trademark now.
They give you the same comedic relief and the action, and they know how to balance it. And it's like, if you're looking for something to keep you occupied for 2 hours while you're having dinner or spending time with the family, then give it a watch.
Alrighty, guys. Coming back to you with topic number 3, government shutdown. This shit sounds fucking crazy. Government shouldn't be shutting down. Not right now, but
not ever.
Not ever. But Krishan, what do you think?
Quick breakdown for some people who might not exactly understand what it means.
Like myself.
Right? So the government funds certain things. So this government shutdown is that the government funds certain aspects of the government through appropriations bills that it does every fiscal year. And their fiscal year starts on October 1st. Okay? Mm-hmm. So when those they're like specifics to certain departments. So for example, certain things are funded long scale and certain things are funded recurringly on a yearly basis. Like you take Social Security and Medicare, for example. People will still get their Social Security checks, but if the government's not funded, no one will be able to apply for Social Security. Okay? And they won't be able to, no one's being paid to handle the new applicants.
So, right. So if certain services are already like in place or grandfathered in, then they'll continue, but no new. Okay.
Right. So, and there's lots of services like that across the board in agriculture, in commerce, Medicare, right? Like, if you have Medicaid or Medicare, and they call to verify your status, nobody's going to be there to answer the phone.
Oh, man.
Right? And these are the things that they need to fund on a yearly basis, but they don't. Right? If they don't, because Congress can't agree, the president puts out a fiscal plan, and if Congress can't come to an agreement, then government shuts down.
Is this plan also a part of that bill that they've been trying to pass?
It's all kind of comes together because what happens is it's used as a political tool. Right? So it's like
both parties trying to leverage.
Right. So they don't, they always conflate different issues. They're like, if you don't want to do this, then we're just not going to vote on that, and the government will shut down. So do things our way, Yeah. And I don't want to, talk about one side over the other or get specific, but that's what it's used as.
It's kind of not fair. I mean, it's like, I do understand the importance of debate, and it's important, but I feel like if you can't come to an agreement, like, there's so many lives at stake. So many people, live off Medicare and Medicaid and depend on these certain, services. It might not seem like much, but it's kind of like the backbone of this country. You're talking about all these different sectors, like, agriculture, people applying for, Social Security benefits and stuff like that. Like, it's a lot of people, man.
It's true. And it doesn't help anyone. And, Congress has to learn how to agree and get things done, right? So, even the question of government shutting down and not working the way they're not doing their job.
Yeah. It should be, if they can't come to an agreement and they don't get paid either.
Right.
Like, their salaries get put on hold until this gets settled.
But guess what? That's not part of the government shutdown.
This pieces of shit.
Thank you for watching, and these are 10 minutes you'll never get back.